It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, and welcome to what is going to be probably the most adult stream I've done yet. I gotta be honest with you guys, the filter is coming off. For this game specifically, I just cannot filter myself. Or you're going to see why. If my controller would turn on at least. Okay, there we go. Hello everyone. Hello Anthony. Hello Drew. Hello Sonic Gaming. Revelry in the dark. Something like that. How is everyone doing today? Are you all doing well? You better be, because we're all in for. We're in for retreat, I'll tell you that much. Dandy, are you Space Dandy? You've been looking forward to this one. I've actually been looking forward to this one too. This is actually one of my favorite games. Well, it's a visual novel, but visual novels are basically games. This game is going to make text-to-speech catch fire. It's going to be wonderful. Yeah, I am curious as to how text-to-speech is going to handle this. You've never heard of this game? Alright, so. No, I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to let it speak for itself. I think that's the best thing I can do. I don't remember when this game released, but I do remember. The first time I ever played it was about 2 years ago. Like around there. I don't have exact number, although I do remember. I don't have an exact number of like how long it's been, but I remember it was around my birthday. I think it came afterwards. And once you know it, I'm playing it again, this time before my birthday. Kind of funny how things works out, doesn't it? Isn't it? I can't speak today. Okay, I'll boot up the game and switch over to it in a moment. But I want to reiterate. This is going to be unfiltered. This is going to be completely unfiltered. It's not because of me, it's because of the game. Waifu bartending, my beloved. Okay. Let's actually get into it before everyone starts getting bored. So I will say I am playing on the Switch. So there's going to be like. The actual like making the drinks is going to function very different. I'm also going to hope to God that none of the text is cut off from the game. I'm really going to have to hope. Okay, everything is set up, everything is good. Glitch City. A very long year. City that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines too. Okay, I can't finish reading that. Here, brutality in all forms is an everyday reality. Quality of life for all the... Should I even try to read all of this? Nanomachine's son. They hardened in response to life trauma. Welcome to Valhalla. First thing I'm going to do is turn on the scan lines because I think it makes the game look so much better. Now, before we start, there is a bonus content section where there's like additional things. I'm not gonna do that. Instead, we're just going to jump right into the game. Text has not been cut off so far. We're about to see. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Well, I have water, but I don't have any snacks. I'll be fine. Okay, everything looks good. Everything looks fine. Hey, over here. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Hello. Why are you glitching out? Come on, Joe, look sharp. Game starting and the player needs a good first impression for its main character. It's a gremlin. Definitely looks like one. And there's a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. Remember, life is 90% of how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See you. Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Oh God. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with the filter coming off. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least 800 by then. Please don't ask me about it, I don't want to tell you guys what it is. Okay, we got a new site. We can save. Yeah, that's a tiny Jew right there. I can't hover over her face. That makes me sad. So who is that letter from? Nobody. It's a little cat. Look at the cat, he's sleepy. And well, there isn't really a lot I can do right now. There's a music app. There's a lot of music. Alright, let's just go to work. Good evening. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. Sir, is there something wrong? When will you admit you have a John face skill? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? He looked distracted. Where's boss? Don't know, she went out to buy some stuff and she... Do you hear what I just told you? Said something. Oh my god, the absolute disrespect to this man. Yes, now you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and Jill is a bit savage at times. She really is. It's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Did you guys see that the screen just started freaking out? Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out that the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment and... Jill. Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a moment. Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You'll use the directional buttons to move the cursor between the choices in the recipe book. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. To add ingredients to the shaker, push the left analog stick in the direction of the desired ingredient. While the desired ingredient is highlighted, press A to add 1 unit of that ingredient. Gill. When you're done adding ingredients, press ZR to mix the drink, then press it again to stop mixing. If the drink is properly made, just press ZR to serve it and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press ZL to reset it and try it again. You can use ZL to reset at any time. Even while the shaker is moving, don't be afraid to use it. Girl, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then there should be no problem. Okay, a sugar rush or a piano man. Which one do you guys want me to do? I think the piano man is harder. Might as well do the full thing. The full tutorial, okay. Rush. Sugar rush is 2 adelhyde and 1 powdered delta. There's an with optional karma cream. Close enough text to speech, so 2 of that. 1 of that. That's optional. It's mixed. There we go. Here. Happy now. Little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. On a side note, the vibration of the shaker will feel more dramatic once the drink is becoming blended. You also need to check if the drinks should be served on the rocks or aged. To add ice, press the X button. To age a drink, use the Y button. In case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice option. Should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Okay, moon blast. Needs 6 of the red one. 1 of the boy one. Green one and 2 of these. It's on the rocks and blended. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you up. Let's get it working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. And if a recipe says it uses optional karma train, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. It doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. The alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. He had too much of it. Client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey, guys. Oh, bots. Who's that? I don't know. I found her while I was out shopping. He or she is the best boss. Look at her, she has a metal arm. Why bring her here? Well, is either leave her outside, at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have to work too, damn it. There's two of you. Believe in yourselves. I got you, boss. Understood. Oh, I can change the channel. I'd buy that for $1. Oh hell yeah. Wrestling. Let's leave that on. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely he'd be. She'd be crawling about it or taunting us if that were the case. It's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to just be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again. While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. Oh God, that bathroom is hell itself. Okay, so if I recall, the prologue is like serving nothing but corgis. Like literal talking poor geese. I said corgis. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well. So as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? He brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. What's that out of the way? Let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Oh, we get to choose the music now. There's a lot to choose from. Anyone who's played the game before. Are there any songs that you recommend? I'll take that one. This one. Oh, I like the sound of this one. Those who dwell in the shadows. I didn't know there was a fire emblem in this. Grab a bunch of random ones for mystery. Okay. Okay, here we go. Time's a mixed drinks and change lives. Oh God, it's this guy. Hey, you get me a beer. Oh sure, right on it. He wants a beer. Looks like quite the big guy though. We're nothing but mammals after all. Okay. Peter Stillman. I actually forget what his name is. Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury. This one's pretty close to the real deal. Let's see. He looks like a big guy, so 2 of these. 4 of these. 2 of these. 4 of these. And 8 of this. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're pretty lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could use a presence like mine. Although to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes like New Jersey 3. What do you mean there's a New Jersey 3? Kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Johnson or Dawson. We don't talk about New Jersey 3. Chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. Oh, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can he blame them? The idea of some wild card hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring me money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses in plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Savvy isn't even news. It's just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. 4 bastards. Think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And the second you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. Not all of the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I can't read well. I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as it is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid, but if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, it'd be my job would be easier. How so? People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, he only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy and getting hit by a truck. Okay, that's messed up. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Real-world topics in my video games? Impossible. Spend them while they're hot, and then even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money. Like I said, money's good. I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. Like I said, the filter is coming off. I think you're being too harsh. What about? No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the calmness on your page are annoying. See. The Kid on the Rush. The Kid on the Restaurant Take column. Shit. I forgot that rat's name. Restaurant, I believe that's. That kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, this column is the least visit of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with it if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about places the newspaper sends him to. Have you even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic? Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming in here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Okay, another beer. For the fine gentleman. Yes, I am trying to be nice. Here. It's the big things that make life worthwhile. That can be taken out of context, sir. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this household? No, you're fine, Drew. This is mostly just gonna be me reading and reacting. Also, I have been told that the text-to-speech voice is soothing. Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. The place smells like soap and dog piss. I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Oh, poor Gil. Who is that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shirt, your shit. To be honest, he would have said losing your shirt as well. That's the kind of person he is. Not making me feel special. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet. Kind of famous. Those folks pretend to love but actually want to see all fall from grace. Wait, those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace. Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs. But what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They really want to see them suffer to get there. Oh my god, these words to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. He's an asshole, but he speaks some level of truth. Yeah. I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit enjoying. He's not wrong then. If he were right, one changes the fact that people love this kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I failed to see the appeal and that whole thing. Well, I care if this guy I saw in some random movies wearing socks with sandals or if they're dating God knows who. Does this place sell my ties? Let me check. I can't actively check what drinks we have. Also, hello Glyph, welcome. Is that a fox in a box? It kind of looks like one. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. Sounds hypocritical for coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalizes the keyword here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotical pals, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words. Well, two can play that game of. I don't think he can think of any big words. Think we something chat. Not what I said. Text to speech. Hey, you're a bartender right now. I'm a lab rat hell bent on world conquest. We have defeated him. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe why? When you like a column talking about those. I bet they would sell quite well. It'd be like that priest who published confessionary stories and got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. Personal stranger of sorts. We can have Hugos writing half of our staff do that. They do. You don't really think Lana Smith is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway. Damn you ghostwriters. How dare you be incorporeal? Eventually the people from the stories would know it to them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want a drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Yes, that is your name. Did I say something wrong? None at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Okay, buddy, are you going to buy another drink or what? Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is. Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather too, General, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not my family, not in my position as a boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh God, no. I want them to fear me. This is like the evil J. Jonah Jameson. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink another one, do you? Ah, yes, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. This guy really likes his beers. In Evil JJJ, that looks like a certain former bomb disposal expert from Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah. That's Peter Stillman, right? But like he said his name before, but I vaguely remember what he looks like. Here's something I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Hey kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it. He didn't call it a hellhole. There are some bloke named then that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, these bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just want to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder that. I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. I don't want to, but I have to. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money, you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. Make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks. Make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. But you know what they want, more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They don't know who the... They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Well, that was an exit. At least he paid before storming off. Wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Jill, yes. What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. You'll wake up, Briar arose over there. I won't forget this. I am so sorry, Gil. Yeah. Oh, a client. Can't wait for Dorothy. I'm going to suffer reading everything Dorothy says. I love her. But I'm going to suffer. Big gut punch fast. Alright. Gut punch a big one. Okay, 5 of these. Well, no, 10 of these. Is that a 1 or a 7? I think that's a 1, so put 2 of those. Age it and mix it. There we go. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. How whole crack house? And I was like, dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised he didn't come to our little crack house at all. Mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says. Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram Dougal. I'm sorry, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell, we're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. You can't believe the sky. Close enough text to speech. Please let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. I have no use. I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. I asked why you decided to come to our bar then. Somebody recommended me this place. I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. Starting to doubt her taste. Or regular. Can I ask who? No. So two can play at that game, I see. I'll concede one thing, whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill, where did you put the dish of soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink, where it's always been right. Customer, good evening sir, hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. Excuse me. You know my boss. I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself. Knocking them all out. Knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. Boss is all-powerful. He might be a god. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sounded too fantastical to be true. You had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though, I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one I picked the upper artists. The other one, a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. Why? Why did she have that alpaca? He's on the same wavelength as me right now. Not really. Not really an alpaca, but... There's this woman that owns a textile company. We got really drunk and she started screaming. She was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. Rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please, there's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Are you guys having fun? Here. It's fine, I guess. Oh God. I'm enjoying this, it's nice and chill. Have you? It's just going to get worse when Dorothy shows up. Oh God, okay. I might need a drink myself. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. Hey, I'm not answering that either, no. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. My God, say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms, 'cause you look like you have a lot of experience? Still, that's quite the random thought that just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really, I was just thinking about making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm going to need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking quite a bit already? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Oh my God, this drink is just... Yeah, this is pure alcohol. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Yeah, it's literally just alcohol and sugar. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty? How? Like hungry? No, I mean like... Mean empty, like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't justify or satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat store sports, exercising. Sounds like a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? I think I hate this guy. Bitches and alcohol. I hate this guy. Oh my God. Okay. I tried sex tourism once, it was like a bloody Russian roulette of studios, so I left midway through. It's a Russian roulette of studios. That's exactly what I said. Once. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women. Oh my God. I'm going to need a drink myself at this point. I once burned my Christmas bonus by hiring 3 women for an orgy. ORN is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Oh my. Oh my God. Something suddenly makes sense. I'm not going to mention it now, but... yeah. Keep what this guy is saying in mind. Keep that in mind. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? I'm not reading that one. No, I'm not reading that one. I'm drawing a blank then, can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me or to believe me. It could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now, the smell is killing me. Please come again. Count on it. Good. Boss, I'm going to take my break. All right. That was just the first half of the day. Look at the QR, everyone. Look at the cute art before we go back to potential suffering. It's now safe to keep playing. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Alright, should we keep the music or change it up? What do you guys think? Keep it okay. Okay, then back in the action. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Sorry, it's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist say P. AP Asajairai. ASA Giri. Whatever. The 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me, Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Aha. A cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? Sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a second. Sweet and icy then. Yeah, so sweet drinks. What do we got? That's mixed. That's aged. Aged and mixed. On the rocks. Aged and mixed. Okay, only one of them is on the rocks. Or can I make any of them on the rocks? I can try. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Okay. So it'll have to be this moon blast then. 6 of those. 1 powdered delta. One of the green, 1/2 of the alcohol. On the rocks and blend it. Here you are. This is just what I needed. Thanks. They don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots. Oh no, no, no. You think about the Blitzkrieg Corps, the ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. She's a future cop. And she has blue hair. I love her already. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? Rescue, peel, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering. Enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest times, the ones who can assist the victims of crime. We watch. We protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? I don't want to say one of those words. Burglars, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, it's one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building. I looked down and I was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was one time where... And there was this time where, cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash, water was pouring out of a hydrant. But the lights and scattered pieces of glass is almost streamlit. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. She's a bit of an airhead, it seems. Yeah, but she's adorable. No, but those are sights and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait. That did I must hear you and actually meant size I mean, sure. For the deepest, longest and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done. Oh my god, she's such an idiot. I love it. Don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finish your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. Classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big, it does not work. Sorry, I don't come by bars every often. I don't come to bars very often. The drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. Classy drink. Alright, let's see what I can find for you. Something small and classy. Let's see. Not this one. I want to avoid anything that has a lot of alcohol. They're all roughly the same price too. This one has the least amount of alcohol. Eight out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it. They're too busy being smug assholes. Alright, thank you. Thank you again. Aged and mixed. Here you are. This looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend, not that I don't have others, but she's the only. She's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. Oh my god, you guys, they're friends. They're friends. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name, now I want to know yours. Sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not quite right. Jillian. Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. Why don't you like being called by your full name? This is a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay, still feel bad about angering you though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill. I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. Oh hello, Fee, welcome. We're being complimented. Finally, someone is saying something nice about our bar. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. Maybe I spoke too soon. My mom used to be a veterinarian and I used to go to her clinic after school. So the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend. It was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that. But ever since then I felt this is my calling. I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. That's interesting, though one would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I tried to do the same too. I joined the Valkyrie Corps specifically though. Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type, there are many different classes. Rescue, assault. Is even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. It will usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But if you are assigned to a company, but few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fight school bullying. And we're doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with the anti-bullying cases in unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can say that. No bullying allowed. Bullying has been banned forever. It is no longer permitted. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. Remember some drink called a martini? Brand teaming. Now I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's brand tiny. Trust me, I'll get you one. So I need to make her this one. I hope this isn't too much alcohol for her. Here, see. Huh, you're right. Oh, hello, Czar. Welcome. Where we have a pleasant customer. It's very amazing. We have a pleasant customer. You know what, I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult though, she's more into classier places. This is some retro bar. Kinda. But not that this place isn't nice. Don't worry, I know what kind of place I work in. I see. But shouldn't be too bad, I just need to. What was that? Sound like an explosion. I better check that I paid you already, right? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. We're in a sci-fi town in a bar. Yep. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold on to it for her. I'll go church. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell of that explosion was. Careful. Oh yeah, the girl that was passed out here, I completely forgot about her. Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla, am I dead? That mean that. Does that mean that Uncle Ingus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar worked through? Called it afterlife. I'm not dead. As far as I can tell, no. A sci-fi bar pool in the future. I think the year is like 2070. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing right. I'm going to change the channel. Hold on. I'll just put on the news, okay? Alright then, where the hell am I? Cyberpunk reference? This came out before Cyberpunk. How did I get here? Who brought me here? What are you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Not reading that one. Pickpockets, you're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... I don't want to read that one. I don't want to read that one. Okay, she's going nuts. This lady needs to calm down. Please stop making me say uncomfortable things. Now this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down or throw it at her face. Something that would calm her down. A fedora. Okay, what would calm her down? What would calm her down? Let's see. Sweet, girly, happy now. Bitter, girly, soft. Bitter, manly, burning. Sour, promo, bland. Sweet, early, happy, bitter, manly, burning, sweet. Promo, happy, sour. Promo, strong. Sweet, girly, happy, sour, classy, burning, spicy, mainly strong, bitter, mainly strong, bitter. Promo, bland. Bubbly, classic, bland. Bubbly, classy, strong. Sour, girly, soft. Sour, manly, sobering. Okay. Maybe if there's like a different one that's sobering. Bubbly, classy, burning, sweet, classy, happy. Sweet, girly, soft. Spicy, promo, bland, something happy. I feel like it would be a bad idea to give her alcohol. Let's see, okay. Search by flavor, no. Something that will calm her down. That's what we have to think about. I could give her a sugar rush. This one is labeled happy though. Sugar Rush seems to be a good choice. Yeah, we can try that. It's just 3 ingredients, thankfully so. What is that? A drink here in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar. So I figured I should give you something to help calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down. Why don't you spice it with? Oh my god. No, I wouldn't even think of it. Stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all of that is just... yeah. Even if you say that. Let's do something. If you go outside and have just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks now. The cashier that Donna Zane sent you. Dana, Donna. Dana, it's Dana. Two flying cars crashed and went boom. Why it was so noisy? Any damage? A hole in the street to know about the drivers or anything? I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. If you check inside the toilet paper's locker. What about? Oh my god. How? Why? How? For anyone who just joined, Gil is suffering trying to clean the bathroom. I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first though. You have to pay. Now. No problem. Then try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point, but first of all it's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, pretty much part of the chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right, this is indeed suspicious on my part, sorry. You can just ignore the drink and go through that door and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value would be lost. Buying something won't have value because I ignored it. Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? You have problems. And what about the drink? Are you gonna leave this fruit of your work? I can't read. Are you going to leave this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? Now I will all let you know I am not that unimportant and that your work does matter. I'm not sure you should drink it all so fast. So how was it? It was good, I guess. It'll help me calm down a bit, I think. Are you all right? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. How are you? I'd have probably reacted the same way. I said if I were you, text-to-speech please. I should apologize for my last comment too, it came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while, I just need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crashed outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the street stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, that'll take up your offer. I'll have a piano man. Well, you'll be fine. Yeah, I just sculpted the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Okay, piano man. Oh, this one's a bit complicated. 2 of these. 3 of these. 5 of these. 5 of these. 3 of these. On the rocks and mixed. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these for an actual pianist. Attempted to kill him. Okay, you're just gonna drop that on me. Everyone in this bar is unhinged. I mean, Say was perfectly fine. What did he do, your dad? I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place, wrong time I guess. He was relaxing in the bar and suddenly the pianist left off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that bashed him. Still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend that just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors, said a friend. Like the most. Oh, that sounds nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me. I don't know if I can say I worked yet though, I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. She's in doomed employment. Oh no, he's not getting paid. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believed me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. That is a phrase. Art words. The worst part is I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants the people. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have to have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. Would you believe it? The guy became a decent server maintenance. And he became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. Can this guy train me? Like, I get it, awful person. But he trained me in something that would eventually lead to a very fulfilling career. He was kind of admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All the while answering the whimsy of people's words. It said people's orders. Jill is the best bartender, so she should be fine. Exactly. Jill is the best girl. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender. I was afraid they make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Now it depends on where you start working, you know. Yeah. I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person, but with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all of that. She is. She's so cool and collected but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It's fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that. I'm a wise bartender. Are you sure about that? Yes, you do that, Jill. It would be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Now I shouldn't pester her that way. Besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. More brandy, please. Coming right up. Okay. 6 of these 3. Of these. And 1 bit of alcohol. Aged and mixed. There we go. Here you go. This seems like the stuff. Ears. Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really. It just kind of happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. You regret not fulfilling a dream. I want an only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julian arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet. But alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really, I mean most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams. In a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. Remember, I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So no dreams. Not that I feel particularly motivated to chase. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. Somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally, those dogs left a mess I'm not going to forget anytime soon. He lives, he survived. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Gil died in that bathroom. He died trying to clean it. N. I heard that. Rest in peace. Why were you asking all those questions? Because now I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm going to take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? It's like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom on the left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. She looked to you. How was she crazy? She was accusing me of a lot of things. She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Won't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you bosses in is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you calling me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Alright. Total earnings $3,000. No mistakes. Commission of 30%. Today's payment $714. I got $750 in tips, $500 in flawless service. An extra $500 were calming her down. I got a lot of money from that. I forgot about Shining Fingered. Alright, let's take a moment to chill out after that. That was a lot of reading. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Time to spend money on a hollow plant and tea. There's a shop now. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. The hollow plant is $600. And you said buy the tea. How did tea-based liquor? It's like green tea and kicks like whiskey. $900 for it. I mean, sure, why not? Holy crap. $2,350. I'm not buying that. No, that's not happening. So where's the plant? Weren't you going to have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Okay. Alright, let's save. Like I said, take a quick break. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm almost out of water and I need to grab a snack. I'm doing what the game told me to do. Come back. Yeah, so I don't remember if this game has a quick save option. If it doesn't, the next time we reach a save point, we're probably going to have to end it there. Because that was nearly 2 hours just reading. There isn't a quick save. Okay then, yeah. Next time we have an opportunity to save, we're going to have to end it there. Alright, I'm going to continue. Wednesday, December 14th. Good evening. Boss, what did you do? That's the sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. Late night came yesterday, she left and well forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counterweight. Dear or you are put the do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move Jill, I just hacked. Left boss. Best boss ever. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the quiet comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool. And really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was. Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Gail, is there something you want to tell us? Hong Kong. Chief. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll donate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. Oh, that night, the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The where what now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. He's been tense these past couple of days. She's somehow relaxed now. Good. Are you all set? Alright, should we change the music or leave it as it is? Is this just going to be like the music for today? Music of the day, alright. Time to mix shrinks and change lives. Oh, it's this guy. I hate you, but I have to serve you. Hey Brad, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Lucky says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? He wants a beer. A big one. So 2 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, 4 of these. And then 8 of these. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, we're supposed to hand the interns an article topic. Oh, that's oh my god. Hold on, hold on. Something fell. Okay. All those crazy bitches came talking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor SAP. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all of that shit, I found myself here blessing your howl hole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's a scowl that's performing a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. Like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see it. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. They've come a long way in the department of knockers, but all curse honka donka badonkers. Close enough text to speech, you're doing great. We've come a long way in the department of Willem's sex appeal, I tell you. No, William. No. None of those are working. Robot. They're robots. She was a robot then. Yes, one of those new fancy king class models. I heard there. Oh my god. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. This man. This guy, I swear. Hey, you, the guy with the John face. Me. Hell is a John face. Yeah, you do. I know you. I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was at the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong and certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force to steal supplies. Really? That's a bummer. Dude, are you dense? You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan. Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? "10 years ago I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. Once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you aren't going to do that, disguise it a bit. That's a word. That's a very electronic way of summarizing the incident. I don't know why it's electronic, I said electronic. I did whatever. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. Yeah. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. Now everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on the second thought, maybe it's better to be like him. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all of that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship there would have been a language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I really wanted to get into this Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much. You'd be surprised how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese. The only translator I had available was some pizza face pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks. Past Jill is a tad cringe. All of our past selves are a tad cringe. That's just being human. And getting a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do they feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese. Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine can't tell what now. When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important. It's important to clarify because there are a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Captain Nice, so just saying Chinese won't do. That's not what I said. Text-to-speech, and I don't know why you decide to get it wrong. Am I a void? My word, Cantonese, because you are only going to Hong Kong. You only learned it. Text-speech, for the love of God. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. went to Hong Kong and managed to sell a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, Shirley is sitting with a scholarship and served me a Mars Blast too, right? Sure. Okay, Mars Blast. Six of these. One of those. Four of those, two of those blended. Oh no, I forgot one of the yellow one. Damn it. Okay, just one of those, four of these, two of these. Okay, blended. Counting has failed. Look, I never claimed to be good at math. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday. So there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in the court of law? No. Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh, hello, Mr. Fondue, welcome. You came at the worst line possible. Well, okay, that other guy, I forget his name. He was saying a lot of curse stuff. Oh good. Fuck those sons of bitches. It's not very YouTube of me. Where'd I tell you? How they want it, unreasonable stuff, how they felt like they have more power than you do, all of that. Yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. Latin Rachel slurs in German. That and racial slurs in German. Oh my god. Racial slurs in what? Well, let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Alright, who? I'll bite. Your clients. Excuse me. Your readers, if you think clients are always right and you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We have an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple in their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God's forbidden if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about an animal. We were talking about the animal in article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms complaining about hurt feelings. You were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Dude, what the hell? Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win, you will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish in the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. Whole point is to present the news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by newspapers like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but yeah, that's the worst part. He has decent points, but he's also a major asshole. Hearing it from him is kind of. Damn, we'll get the time I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview. The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. 1. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. Spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating. Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay, then one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Something bitter? Let's see. I feel like he'd enjoy a gut punch. What do you guys think? Go for the gut punch, okay. 5 of these. One of these, you know, I'll make it big just for him. Age it and mixed. Here you go. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with. Who? That mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. What? Yeah, it was artificially blonde, artificially tanned folks with the big blunt objects. They're an interesting group, you know. They all accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen of guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it, watching a banana hammock move from the same time, moving at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. Okay. Are you sure there's a banana hammocks in bags of batteries audience somewhere though? Alright, chat, raise your hands. How many is she calling out right now? How many of you guys are being called out? Be honest with me. Not me, that's for sure. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was tiring. Hey Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't tell. I can't take the helmet off. Gil is just laughing his ass off at this. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. A good break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What did you run out of air? I just realized he served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Iris, I need some unclogging advice. I've heard the chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust a boss, because boss is the god of this world. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Okay, here we go. Hey honey, can you see me? Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really, man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you. I get it now. They sold me Avic Jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Yeah, you can't be like Psycho Mantis here. I'm sorry. Here to explain. Have you seen those pics or videos? Have you ever seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again. There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. You can't hear it, but I'm in pain. Bless this gremlin. And you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. Was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish on my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, when your clothes be invisible too, with such a jammer or something. You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I can all get a nano camo module. Nano camo. Have you heard of nano camo? There are military technology companies that recently branched into civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting, maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It's quite pricey loss, I checked though. Almost to the human eye. Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be in the eerie. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings colored blob. And we robots see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now what was that about talking to yourself again? The TV is freaking out again. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Oh God, there's a lot here. Okay, 5 of these. 5 of the yellow one. 3 of blue. 3 of the green. And 3 bits of alcohol. I screwed up. I already screwed up. It's supposed to be 2 of the boy one. There we go. Aged and mixed. There we go. 1 piano woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know. Keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good, or when I need to get out of the slump. And today. Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay, then how's this for bonus payment? Oh, to take it from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs and we've enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. Then again, they were improvised for those in early a contract involved or anything. The small cannot handle the puffers. Close enough. You know. If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, you could hit an arrangement. Get me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll start. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty though. No, 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 I don't want that. I don't want that. No. No, I refuse your offer. Refuse it on principle. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all of that. Do you pay him to finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. I consider this a standing offer though. Oh, hey, John. Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey honey, what did he do? Gil has been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous. He hears so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said. I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. I think I'm better off not knowing. Not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but... Never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? He found it, she put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could. There's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as. A bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, they usually come before you start. Did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dressed as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games occasionally, tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me to the ground and have his way with me. Why did I read that without flinching? But after 3 years, it's unlikely that will happen. So remember when I said to. Remember. The guy from before. He was a redhead dude from before, yeah. Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Ad seems she died 4 years ago. Okay, I think I understand now. What he was saying about him, like, oh, I could have been lying the entire time. He was partially lying. I think he was telling the truth about having a hole that can't seem to be filled. That probably happened because he lost his daughter. And he's trying to fill it through Dorothy. Yeah, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you? Oh God. Okay, 6 of the red, 11 blue, 1 green. To alcohol and sea on rocks and blended. There is something interesting about this drink. And I don't actually like it. I can't stop drinking them. Tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Smile, wonder you feel like that. Something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all of the DFC 27s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of the factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory. Nope, every fresh unit looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade. Yeah, once a unit passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Set upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? Don't know, right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know. Also, do I even want to know? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. Amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. Oh god. So if I start looking underrate, no. No. Ah. You can't hear it, but I'm kind of screaming right now. Oh my god. So if I stop looking. Small, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? No. I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. Right now I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to. Does that happen a lot? Not really. It happened less if Jill would let people call her Jules. I'll make Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you will hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Dorothy, no. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a happy bonus the other day and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yeah, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she dresses people. Okay, then let me get your orders. We need to make 2 drinks this time. A big sunshine cloud and a gut punch. Okay, so to make it big I need 4 of these. And 4 of these. on the rocks and blend it. Okay, Sinclude made. Now I gotta make the gut punch. 5 of the yellow, 1 of the green. Aged and mixed. There we go. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy, don't. I didn't mention it. Thank you, Jill. A job. Hey Dorothy, may I ask you something private? Oh God. If you need a price list, I'm changing the channel. Hold on. Just going to put the news on. If you need a prize, the list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. I'm in pain. No, thank you. It's not about that. And go ahead, don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked for. Is it true that your unit line leaves tracking nanomachines and the other person after well? I don't wanna. I don't wanna read this. After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose. Even Jamie is just kind of weirded out. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to spell. It's true, but it's also not true at the same time. I'm surprised you actually said it. Well, on it. Just don't. Let's just keep going. Care to explain? I do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of our units who marry, get nervous on their wedding night and bam. Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've mod myself so much of that if. Oh my god. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nail machines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I meant. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. Fine CFI care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again. That girl is something else, huh? She's a roller coaster every time she's on screen. I'll say that much. She's so earnest about what she does, that's kinda hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go take my Gil, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. Is he just gonna take the fact that she said he has girly hands? Does this mean Gil is a twink? I'm not going to answer that. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry about it. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. Here. No problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? I can. Okay, 6 of the yellow. 1 of the blue. 4 of the green. And 2 bits of alcohol blended. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. You know they say war never changes. Have you been to war? Life's the war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war? Not an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. And I guess your line of work doesn't have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. I have often wondered about is how he can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about employees or of the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for using my mind about other folk. My boss. And seeing what she has done, I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire. Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if he just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor though. Damn, still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. At least made the ability of that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite the show. Good news, Jill, the helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss break. All right. text-to-speech was surprisingly competent given the sheer amount of reading today. Surprisingly, yeah. But unfortunately, this is where we're going to have to end it. Yeah. It's gonna be like another hour to get through the next section, and I don't have that much time. Despite all of my complaining about having to read very raunchy stuff, this is still a very fun game. Well, very fun read, I guess I just said. And if you're interested in this at all, it's not that much and it's on basically everything. Hopefully this stream got you all in at least interested in Valhalla. Maybe you want to check it out for yourself, maybe not. Maybe you want to see me suffer some more trying to read Dorothy's lines. But regardless, we are going to have to close things out right now. Thank you all for joining, and we will be back next week with more Valhalla. But until then, stay foxy. Alright, goodbye Anthony. Goodbye, Mr. Fondue. Goodbye, Czar. Goodbye Phi. Goodbye. Vin Sincere. Okay, there we go. Got it. Right. Bye Drew. Goodbye Glyph. Goodbye Sonic Gaming. Hopefully I see you all next week where I suffer more at the hands of Dorothy.